Hey golf fans, and welcome back to another PGA Tour 2K23 live stream. I do hope all you fantastic subscribers and viewers are well. Today I have stumbled across a course called Moorwood. I do hope I'm pronouncing that properly, but it's by a designer whose name I can't ever recall seeing. So as you all know, I do like showcasing courses from designers' work I haven't seen or come across in the past, as well as channel favourites. But this is an interesting course. I think it's inspired from a few courses in England and the UK, which are mainly heathland courses. So really looking forward to checking this one. But before we do, I'm just going to make a quick few changes to the video for your guys' viewing pleasure. Hopefully we are live. But just cannot recall coming across this designer's work previously. I've got no idea how this round's going to go. I've not played much in the last 3-4 days, guys. It's that time of year where sadly other projects are taking priority over the gaming at the moment. But let's just change that. And hopefully that's the changes made for a better stream. Let's get up the live chat. But I stumbled across this course on TGC Tours. Fantastic website. Really good way of finding out about new course releases and old ones. Fantastic website. They do a brilliant job for the lifespan of this game. But as always, guys, if you are new to the channel, please make sure to hit the subscribe button. And if you are enjoying the content, please leave a like. So let's take a look at the course details. Moorwood, I'm not sure. Up in Scotland here, I don't think a moor is a word, but for me, it's like it's a field. A moor I would class as a field. So maybe Moorwood, maybe it's a golf course. It's incorporated in fields and woods. I'm sure we will find out, but it is a par 71. The fairways and greens are firm. The green speeds are medium fast. The weather is overcast and the time of day is dawn. Right, concerns me it's not got any rating yet after quite a few plays. But let's set up the course. We will be playing off the green tees, which are playing 7,278 yards. And as always, let's go for pin set numero uno, default conditions, and let's tee off. It's been a while since I've played a heathland golf course, actually.
Hi there. Welcome to the
But here we are on the opening hole.
John, happy to have you.
Really nice opening
We're starting today
view.
on a par 4 first hole. Well, let's go.
You can clearly see how the course is going to route. So it's an elevated tee shot. Plenty of sand traps in play here. So I'm just going to try and fade this one over the top of this bunker. I think we should have enough yardage in hand. Let's take a practice swing. Right, we can live with that. 101% power. There's a perfect, and that should comfortably find the right-hand side of this fairway. This is probably going to leave me nothing more than a pitch into this elevated green. Greens were firm and fast, 59 yards, just in between. Not the greatest picture in the world, but what I'm going to do here is apply basically full backspin and full loft. And if we are long, which I think I will be, there is a backstop that we should comfortably spin back off. There's a big fast. I normally hit fast, but not to that extent. Horrible swing line as well. There is the backspin, and that is going to leave me a tricky downhill putt, I believe.
See how you do with this. 13.
It's actually uphill. Green speeds are 148, 13 footer, pin high. Sadly, my putting just doesn't seem to be getting better, guys. If anything, it's gotten worse. I think there is a fair bit of turn here. Just going to play this one dead weight. And hopefully it does continue to turn. Drop on the edge. That's a good putt. That is a good opening birdie. And we are 1 under through 1. But Andy Wave X, just cannot recall this designer's name. Apologies if I have covered his work previously. I love this header look. Lovely views off the tee boxes, to be fair. And yet again, it's another testing tee shot. That bunker is flush in play between my driver here. And I would say 90% of people's drives, that is going to be a problem, depending on the wind. So what I'm going to try and do here is fade this and try and keep it down the right-hand side. It looks like it is going to kick to the right. There is a tiny fast. Yeah, and that's going to kick into the light rough. Could well roll into the bunker. No, it's just a light rough. Not the worst of lies. And that pin is tucked over on the left-hand side. Certainly don't want to be long. If we are long, that ball is rolling comfortably off the green. We've got probably about a 10-foot window to work with here. So I think 168 with full backspin and a little bit of loft with a lie percentage at my feet should comfortably get up onto the green. It's a really good strike, actually. Tiny fast. This should bite pretty quickly. It's just trickled past the pin. And that is going to be a very makeable putt for birdie. Slightly downhill. This putt is going to move in the middle section and slightly at the end. Oh, it's turned. Wow, that has turned a lot more than I expected. I was really shocked at that. I really am shocked at that putt moving that much, you know. Played it firm too. Good putt line. So we have to settle for the par. So 1 under through 2. I wouldn't say that this is a full-blown Heathland golf course. I wouldn't say it's a pure Heathland course. I'd say it's got a few link elements to it as well. But this par 3 is beautiful. Yet again, bunkers in play is a common theme here. I think 168 with full backspin should be pretty good. A little bit of loft. If we are long, there is a helping backstop, but I don't really want to have to use that. I feel I can attack this pin here with a good strike. That is a tiny fast. Look how far left that ball's went. Yardage is going to be long as expected. But I'm amazed that that ball went so far left there. That was a clean strike. It's another downhill putt. 29 feet. Pin high yet again. Let's see if we can get a better read this time. I genuinely can't see it turning past this line that I'm taking. I think if this misses, it's going to miss on the high side. Hopefully we've got the weight. It should start turning hard now. Didn't really turn. So that's 1 under red putt, 1 over red putt. Hopefully the next one's bang in the centre of the cup.
That's going to do just nicely.
So we've went birdie, par, par. And we step onto the 4th hole. And this is such a lovely environment, guys. This is a beautiful looking golf course. I love the planting. The views from the tee boxes are just stunning. It's a pity we've got 1 mile per hour winds here. That should comfortably hold the centre off the fairway. It's going to kick left. And that should be a nice flat lie at my feet. So 107, I'm certainly not looking to pitch it. I should have a wedge. It goes 106. So with full backspin, a little bit aloft. Let's look at the green here. The greens do possess quite a challenge. The ball is going to shoot left at my feet. It's a tiny slow, but I have pulled my swing line. And this should be all over it. It should kick right and stop. There we go. It's going to be another downhill putt, this time from 6 feet. And hopefully this time we see this ball drop for the birdie. Yeah, that's a good putt. Good approach shot. 2 under through 4. If you're not getting close to some of these pins, it is going to leave test and putt. So hole number 5 first, opening par 5. Now, is that bunker in play here? I don't think with that wind I'm going to quite reach it. But yeah, again, you're really having to look at the environment and plan your tee shot. So I'm going to actually apply a little bit of fade and try and keep this on the right-hand side just to lose a little bit of yardage. It's going to kick left. Even without the fade, I don't think we're reaching that fairway bunker. But 253, I'm actually going to hit my 226 because it is firm, fast greens. Anything on the left-hand side of the pin should be decent. Just going to apply a little bit of D-loft and topspin. This ball is going to shoot left at my feet. The wind will help guide it over there as well. That is a really good strike. We did say anything left-hand side of this green is going to be favourable. Should run on a good bit here with a topspin and D-loft. And that is going to find the centre off the green. Wow, that's run off. Now, I'll tell you something. I really didn't expect that. Contours on that green didn't look that punishing. But with the firm, fast slopes, that ball just really accelerated off the green. It's a nice miss, though. It's going to give me an attempt for a chip-in eagle. But really shocked at how far that ball ran off there. Decent execution. Has it got the legs to get in? It does. Just miss it on the left-hand side. It's going to leave me a gimme birdie from 2 feet. But stay tuned to the channel tonight, guys, because Leo and his partner, Revan Live, are going live on the channel. I think it's around 8 p.m. UK time in the final of the early 1981 alt shot. They are playing Pesky Peanut and Matty J. So 4 really good players. It should make for a wonderful alt shot event. And what a final. Really looking forward to watching it myself. But liking the strategy behind this golf course. Such a beautiful golf course. The location. Just really, I don't know, for some reason I've got like Devon, I've got the countryside of England in my thought process here. If I had to close my eyes and guess where this course was, I would say it was in the country of England. The countryside, that is. But that bunker is definitely in my yardage wheelhouse here. I don't really want to hit 3-wood. It's quite a long par 4. Let's play for the right-hand side of this bunker. Just applying a little bit of draw. I've struck that probably as well as I could have. I don't think it's going to kick left too firmly here. Good decision to take it down the right-hand side. It's left me 153. Just got to find that slope. Let's go 146 with full backspin here. If we are long past the pin, I would say that that ball is going to leak off the back off the green as well. Just playing a percentage shot here. That's a big fast this time. It should hold the green, but it's put me 30, 40 feet left of my intended target there.
Okay, sinking
Can't hit a fast like that.
4 under par.
The only pleasing thing is, probably one of the easier putts I've had on the course yet. A little bit of movement right to left. I can't see it turning back. I really don't think there's anything breaking left to right here. It all seems to be leaking right to left. Right, let's go there. These are the kind of putts I miss too often. Definitely got the weight. It's a good putt line. Should keep turning. This is a chance to drop. Get in. Get in. Oh my goodness. Just played that too firm.
6 feet to go here.
Just played that one too firm. It caught the edge of the cup. Didn't get enough of the hole though.
Looking good.
It's going to be another 2-putt par. Keeps me at 3 under. Hey Alan, how's it going, pal? Merry Christmas to you. Yeah, definitely a Heathland course, Al. I wouldn't say it's a pure Heathland course though. Sunningdale probably be the one you might know of a similar style. Yeah, I just envisage this course out in the countryside in England somewhere. I don't know why I've got Devon in my head. It really is a beautiful golf course. Is Sunningdale one of the designer's previous courses, Alan? Or is that a real course in England you're referring to? So this is a beautiful par 3, elevated. I just love the environment. The planting and writing in this course really is of a very high standard. And I'm just in between clubs here. I want to hit my 8-iron. But what I'm going to do here is a little bit of draw and full backspin. Anything left of that pin is probably going to be in trouble. Let's try and turn this over and get it right at the front of the green.
Looks like a little draw
Got the perfect.
this one.
Why is that went so far right? That draw just didn't kick in. That's 2 shots today. I'm truly amazed at how far offline they've went. And this is now a nasty putt. It's downhill. I actually don't know if I can hold this. I've just got to find that slope. I genuinely don't think I can hold this putt. I'm going to have to play it bang on weight if it is. It is going to turn from right to left. Definitely find a weight for this slope. Now it should work its way downhill, turning away from the hole. And it has held. That was a really good putt weight. Just pity we didn't have the line. But these greens just giving me a little bit of problems. I genuinely don't understand how that tee shot went so far right. South of England, real life course. Ah, okay. Used to be on tour, but too short these days. I believe senior tour still play it. Yeah, you could be right, Alan. I've maybe got that course in the back of my head. Sunningdale. It definitely rings a bell, to be fair. But so pleased I picked this course to showcase. For the first time in the course, we are seeing water in play. It's a long par 5. I've comfortably got enough yardage here. I'm just going to apply a little bit of fade here. Try and take the tiger line. It should be a par 5 we should reach in 2.
And look at this.
There's a laser beam perfect. This should be nothing more than a 5 wood into this elevated green with these firm conditions. Yeah, definitely 5 wood. 3 wood's going to be too much. I'm liking the variation in the green sizes as well. But the course has plenty of defence. Plenty of bunkers. Elevated greens with huge runoffs. These false fronts are really coming into play in some of these holes. So the ball's going to shoot hard right at my feet. I'm actually going to apply full backspin here. Okay. Aiming for the left-hand side of the pin. It's a beautiful strike, but that slope at my feet just took me extreme right, and it's not going to get up there. That's disappointing. I needed to be another 3-4 yards left. And look at the punishment there with the firm conditions. Wow. I needed to land the ball on this area here. Sadly for me, that slope at my feet moved me a lot more than I expected. And we are struggling to get birdie here. Just going to play a little bit of D-loft. I normally hit a slight fast on my flop shots. Just try to get this next to the pin. Hit a perfect. Should run up. I didn't apply any backspin there. I actually D-lofted that, and that ball just checked up instantly. And this is a tricky putt. It's not the kind of putt you want to be leaving yourself for birdie from 15 feet. I don't think it turns at my feet. We're past that bead. Okay, I'm going there. I think that second bead's really going to turn.
It's getting there.
Oh my goodness. And my putting continues to be my Achilles heel. I think we missed that by millimeters.
Let's take a look at this next hole now.
So frustrating. My putting just always seems to let me down. I should be 4 or 5 under here. But the final hole of the front nine, a little pond coming into play, or a little lake as they would call it in England. And this course is beautiful. I would imagine we need to shape this ever so slightly. The runoff in the fairway will take me right. Anything over this tree here should be ideal. There's a tree. We've comfortably carried it with a loft. Tiny bit of draw. And like we called, the ball was kicking hard right. Now, I'm going to try and pitch it. I do have a wedge, 91. The 91's actually ideal. I'm trying to embrace the pitch shots, guys, but it's just not happening for me. I just need a little bit of backspin here. And hopefully, with a good execution, this is going to be all over the pin. Should spin back here as well. Come on, baby. Spin back into the hole. Didn't generate enough backspin. But we got that dialed right into the cup. 7-footer. This time we do convert the putt. And we move to 4 under. Solid front nine. Should have been better. Really enjoying this golf course, guys. It is absolutely exquisite. And this par 3 is humongous. Slopes to the left of the pin. 226. I'm just in between clubs here. I'm going to have to overpower this one. I don't think I've got the yardage to play for that pin. But let's try and overpower this one. Didn't get the overpower. Only 101%. It should get a favourable kick, but it's going to kick hard to the right here. Oh, it didn't. Wow, that's worked out better than I expected. I really expected that ball to kick hard right. That was a lovely soft bounce. I think we just actually landed that in a light rough. It's a double breaker. I'm just going left edge here. I think those 2 beads are going to take it away from the hole. And it should start to turn back. Yeah, good read. Quite a fortunate birdie, that one, because that's not the shot I played. Didn't get the overpower. And hole number 11. I think this is one of the shorter par 4s on the course so far. Yet again, food for thought off the tee box. You don't have much room for error here. That fairway is going to take you into that right-hand side bunker. But let's go full loft. full backspin almost. Try and carry this bunker on the left-hand side. Tiny fast, that could be trouble. I think it's going to kick right, but I don't think it's going to kick out the heavy stuff. It did. So playing percentage golf here. Course management's been pretty good so far. That was a nice kick we got there as well. Yet again, I should have a really good club here. Let's go full backspin on the gap wedge. Don't want to be short of that pin, really. It's got every chance to come up short with a false front. Just looking to land this past the pin and generate a good bit of backspin. Got the perfect. Played it so well, it surely spins. Not generating much backspin on these courses. On these greens. Extremely firm. This one is going to turn. The first two grids are really going to slide this putt left to right. It should keep turning. Yeah, good putt, good birdie. Great start to the back nine. Birdie, birdie moves us to -6. Hole number 12 is going to be a par 5.
6 under. Okay, teeing up now in a par 5, and it's a big one.
Yeah, the views this course offers from a tee box is just beautiful. This designer knows how to frame a hole. The routing and planting has been done to a really high standard. This is a massive par 5, by the way, 638. Let's play for the left center off the fairway. Got a good rhythm going on here. This ball should kick right. There it goes. It's going to be an awkward lie at my feet, is it? No, we've just gotten off that slope.
Okay, second shot here on the 12th.
There's no need for driver here. I think 3-wood comfortably runs up onto the green. Water in play if we are long, which we're not going to be. Let's go full backspin on this 3-wood. This ball's really going to take off. So laser beam perfect. Needs to get down. Needs to get down for me. There we go. This should be decent. Should nestle up onto the green. Despite landing out in the fairway in the full backspin, look at that. So this course definitely isn't a pure heathland golf course. I would say it's like a hybrid between a links and a heathland, in my opinion. And I tell you what, the contrast of the two makes for a beautiful golf course to play. Right, these are the kind of putts I always leave short. I'm just going to go there. It's an eagle opportunity. And hopefully this one does drop for eagle. Beads are just speeding up the longer I wait here. That's actually turned away there, but it should start to turn back. Keep turning, keep turning, keep turning, baby. Oh, burning edges on some of these putts. It's a solid birdie.
And after that one, you're at 7 under.
And I move to 7 under par. But as we get closer to Christmas, guys, I do hope you all have a happy, healthy Christmas with your loved ones. We'll probably have another video to be published before the big guy comes. And like I say, stay tuned to the channel tonight. It's going to be an epic alt shot final. This course is just so natural, by the way. So clean, so natural. I wish I played it in high winds. Yet again, food for thought off the tee box here. Ideally, I would like to take the left-hand side off the fairway. I think with that wind, I'm going to have to overpower it. And with the elevation, it's not worth it. So I'm just going to a little fade down the right-hand side and try and find the flat surface on the right-hand side. Should be ideal. I need it to kick right to get that flat lie. There it goes. And that should be one of the kinder lies that we've had this round so far. I've lost vibration there. I lost vibration on that tee shot. It happens every time I play with my charge cable in. So 164 up 25 feet. That is a tough pin. I'm going to try and feed it in from this left-hand side. I think 157 with D-loft, a little bit of topspin is the club here. Let's try and use that slope to the left here and feed it in. If it's got the legs, it should be decent. I need it to go. It's just going to come up short. I needed another 3 yards of carry in the air there. And I think that would have fed off that slope and got me closer to the pin. But it's a 30-foot putt. Beads aren't too aggressive here. I don't think there's too much in this one, you know. Just turned at the end. Just that last 2 beads took it off my intended target. And we've missed that one low. I really like the green complexes. They're not too aggressive. They will reward good shots. But at the same time, you really have to have your A game with a flat stick. And this is a beautiful hole. Drivable par 4. Down 63 feet. Wow. I think driver's just going to be far too much. What we're going to do here is full loft, a big drop. Obviously, water's going to kill it. Need to try and feed this off the the left-hand side of the fairway, just where my cursor is. That's where I'm looking to land it. Bunker's not the worst miss either. Got the perfect. I've overturned it. I've overturned it by a good 15, 20 yards. Could clearly see it was kicking right, and we almost kicked right through the heavy rough there. Alan, you're bang on. Heathland generally have links-like qualities, but more subtle than links usually. Yeah, Alan, yeah, totally agree, pal. This is such a good golf course, guys. I'm really enjoying it. And it's just by luck I stumbled across it. This is actually a really tough chip. This certainly isn't stopping quickly for me. I'm not sure if it will stop. 73 to 83% lie. Let's play it about there and see if it will carry down towards the pin and check. Should start to feed down towards the pin now. Come on, keep going, keep going. Played it well. I think if we were any more aggressive with that, we would have probably had a tougher putt. Now this is breaking more than right to left than anything. Should turn back. Yeah, good read. Starting to get a feel for the greens, but I'm now actually leaving myself a couple of easier putts. Hole number 15. Elevated tee shot here. So dog leg right. Dog leg left even. I think with full loft and full backspin, we can be aggressive here. We will try and overpower it. Oh, it's a fast. I'm in trouble now. Is it going to clear these trees? Very nearly another really good kick. I think that's our first missed fairway of the round. No, it's not. We missed on the previous hole with a chip. I'm definitely not pitching it. I think 119 with full backspin should get me on the green. It's a favourable pin position. for the situation we find ourselves in here. Should kick to the right here. There it goes. Come on, feed down. Is it going to check though? I don't think it is. Yeah, it was so hard to get that to check. I'm going to putt this one. So 96 to 97%. Let's see if we can make a putt from the fairway. Definitely got the weight. It's missed left side. No, it hasn't. Straight into the centre of the cup. I thought that was going to miss on the left-hand side. Daniel Rommins published a 9-hole par 3 course last night. Trout Brook Estate. Yeah, I did see his flyover for that, Alan. It looks great. It will be a course I will be checking out. Thanks for the heads up, pal. But I tell you what, this designer has caught my eye. Never ever come across this designer or any of his courses to my knowledge. Apologies if I have. The par 3s are so tough. Look at these false fronts just defending them, guys. Wow. I think 209 is absolutely perfect here. What I am going to do is a little bit of top spin. Anything left should ensure we have a putt. Can we get to the top tier of the green? That wind's hurting ever so slightly. It's a tiny slope. I'm not going to find that slope on the left now. Should get to the top tier though with that top spin. Is it going to stay there though? Is it going to stay? It does. Wow. It stays there. Lost a couple of yards there. My miss was always going to be left-hand side, but with a slope, it's just ensured I stay below the hole. And it's actually a nice putt. Yeah, again, double breaker.
Oh, it could be.
And we are now making some putts with a flat stick. We moved to 10 under. I missed 2 or 3 putts in the front nine. We should have converted.
And you are currently 10 under.
But it's been favourable wind conditions. I think 9's been the highest wind. And the variation in the par 3s really are something. 136. That's an ideal yardage for me with this club. Just going to apply a little bit of backspin. Got to hit this perfect though, a slow or a fast, and I will be missing where I'm looking to land. It's a tiny fast. Come on, wind. Should kick right here. Oh, I've carried that slope. It will come back down towards the pin. Getting a hole, almost a hole in one. Pretty fortunate there with that slight fast and a little bit of a pull. But I keep saying it to players. Really study the environment on the greens. Alan Eastwood's one of the designers as well. It uses slopes that will help. You'll go, oh, some folk will dislike the course because you can't go at pins, but you can get near pins by using the environment to help you. And what a closing hole. Stately clubhouse off there in the distance as well. Split fairway here. No, it's not. That's from the previous. That's one of the earlier holes. It's not a split fairway. It's all early. It's another tough tee shot. I mean, we could go over there. Bunker in play as well, but I really like how the designer has made you think off the tee box. I like that. Let's go full loft, full backspin. And I think I can carry the hazards in play. That's a fast. And with a full loft and backspin, it might, it's carried the bunker. So we are on the dance floor, on the fairway even, not the dance floor. That is a tough pin. But let's have a quick look at the clubhouse. Very stately, isn't it? Really suits the course. Very nice indeed. This really is a fantastic golf course. 226 is perfect for me. And this is where the link side of the course comes into play here with the conditions and the firm terrain. Now this should kick right. Oh, I found a bunker. It still may kick right and avoid it. It has. Yeah, it's definitely got that links feel to it, and you are seeing it with some of the bounces and kicks. I think I would have rather the bunker there. The bunker would have ensured me a straightforward up and down.
Oh, look at you putting for
That
eagle.
kick has left me a tough putt.
Fine work indeed. Here we go. This next putt for
It's got to put it over this ridge, basically. It is going to break predominantly right to left. Let's see if we can lag this one up there close for the birdie. If I can get the weight. Wow. There we go. Could not get the vibration there. It's a clean putt line. The weight is going to be ideal. I don't think it's going to get there, though. It was on a good line.
6 feet away.
A little bit of meat left in this bone from 6 feet. But we should be finishing
Looking pretty good.
at 12 under par. Disappointed with some of the putts we missed earlier on in the round. But what a back nine that is, guys. I didn't realise the back nine was so good. 8 birdies and 1 par. That back nine was on fire.
And at the end of this one, 12.
But there we go.
My
Moorwood.
And with that, I will
Fantastic golf course. It's one of those courses that's going to feature on quite a lot of societies. A really nice golf course that players will enjoy. It really offers fantastic views, really good strategy from tee to fairway and from fairway to green, and most importantly, an enjoyable round. But there we go, guys. That is it for today's live stream with me. Stay tuned to the channel for later on tonight. I think round about 8 o'clock. Make sure to hit the bell to get the notifications. Leo and his partner, Revan Live, will be going toe-to-toe against Pesky Peanut and Matty J in the alt shot final. But until then, guys, take care, peace out, and love you all. Bye.